What's that? The charge?
The charger. So how long do you have to charge this car for it to at least be full?
Just overnight.
Really?
Just overnight.
So what if I'm like driving and I'm like I gotta stop somewhere? Sorry.
It's alright.
What if I'm driving and I gotta stop somewhere and I wanna charge my car? Cause if this is gonna be $35,000, this is only $4,000 less than what I pay for my car.
Yeah.
So you imagine, I could trade my car in right now if I could just say this. What? Oh, boy, this is way better than that, honey. Wow. You can keep that. I'm gonna
Nah, I take a piece.
Are you watching?
Yeah.
Could you see us here? She go drive. Video, brother.
What are you doing, Michael?
I'm recording this
Oh my
tour.
gosh, it smells nice. And this is for what? Can anything come? They talking my language. Look at that. So step on the seat. Sit on the seat and just step on the gas. I mean the brakes, right?
Yeah, so the car's off right now. If I step on the brakes, now it's off.
What if you accidentally step on the brakes?
It won't move until you.
Wait. So it's you just start the car up already?
Yeah. You start the car, and let's see, we'll get Joy's seat nice and warm back
Oh
there.
my gosh.
So
Let me
just we're gonna
record
warm
this.
your seat up for you, okay? We're gonna click that. That'll warm your seat up for you.
Sorry, I feel like a
Next on the
big
other
kid.
side, and we'll get these ones warmed up too. So I'll
Getting
just
her
give you
crazy.
So I'll just give you an overview of the car, the way it works. You've got these two sets of apps at the top and the bottom here. So this is the top is where you do all your music and stuff like that, right? So you know you've got like your radio and all that stuff.
What kind of media does this have? Like, does it have Pandora and all kinds of stuff too? Or?
If you have all that stuff on your phone, you can Bluetooth it in. What we use is Slacker radio, and we also use TuneIn radio.
Oh, okay, you don't use iArt.
No, you don't really have to.
Okay.
But if you have it on your phone, then just Bluetooth it in. So
Right.
whatever you have on your phone is basically already in the car. Your navigation's right here. It all comes up for you. So
Does it get updated automatically?
It does, yeah. So like, what city are you guys coming from?
Patterson.
So you could say something like, navigate to Patterson, New Jersey.
Did the car just start up on its own?
Yeah, it did.
Adjust the seat on, I mean the steering wheel on its own?
No, I did that. I did that.
I'm like,
There's a
no
little button there. So you see it
way.
comes up like right here for you. It just listens to you, and then as you say the right
hate
things,
that.
it just starts to notify.
Can't you just type it in?
You could, but why would you want to when you can
Because that stuff is difficult and they never understand my tone.
No, this is really good.
Oh,
So
okay.
let's say you pick a city. Say navigate to, and then pick your city. You
Okay,
ready?
do it, yeah.
All right, so hold on a second.
Navigate to Hoboken, New Jersey.
Me, say it all fast like that. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's why my car
Oh, but see, you gotta caught it though, so that's Hoboken, New Jersey. Then it just comes up.
My
for
car will never catch on to it. Well, they need to update my thing anyway.
You have the full internet in here, so you can just go ahead and.
Wait, do you have to pay for that separately? Or?
No, it's free for the first 4 years. Then after that, you can choose a service that you want. So the only thing this won't do.
I am about to scream my head off.
The only thing this won't do actually is play videos for you, right?
Oh,
then you've
well,
got your
that's
review
good.
camera. Yeah, we don't want you watching videos while you're
Right.
driving. You can switch those around.
So you can have your camera on at all times if you want?
If you want, yeah, we can leave it off for now. Yeah, that's fine.
How did you switch the screen around?
Just push the little switch screen thing right there. So it's all very intuitive. Once you use it once, you can do it.
Right.
So that's your phone. If your phone's connected, you can just say call, whoever.
So whichever one you switch to the top is the one that's gonna be having everything. So if I
And
need
then if
like,
you want, you can just like drag and drop it too. That makes it easier. You know what I mean? Like if you just want music there, you can just drag and drop.
I know. See, I'm complicated. I gotta be quick and I'm fast.
It's fine. You click it.
I would have to be doing that.
And then you got like inside your controls, you got if you want to heat all the seats, I'm heating everybody's seat back there so you guys are comfortable. We're heating the front seats. You can turn them all off as well. You know what I mean? Or just go.
So doesn't that kill your battery as well?
Well, the two biggest draws on the battery are driving the car really, really hard. So
Like, what do you
constantly
mean-
flooring it.
Oh,
like
like
constantly going really fast.
Like
and
speeding,
yeah, like
basically.
speeding, and then the other big draw is using a lot of heat. So if you're just using a little bit of heat, you're gonna be fine. But if you're like, you got a heavy foot, it's gonna run it down, just like it would in a normal gas car.
That's because I never even looked at this car because of stuff like that. Oh, this is the battery life right here, right?
It's the battery life. It tells you right there. So right now you've got 188 miles. And that's just a portion of it. So this car, the top range on it is 240. So if you set charge limit, you can actually go all the way to the right and get the entire thing. And you can do this from your phone. So if you decide you don't want to drive the car with your phone or with your keys, you can leave your keys at home and then turn the car on and off from your phone, unlock it, heat it, cool it down. You can do all that stuff from your phone now. So.
I am about to squeal.
And then so I'm just gonna finish this up and then we'll take you out so Joy can fill this car out a little bit.
Auntie, this is all for you.
Yes.
This is all for you. There you go.
There you go.
You got
Auntie.
driver assistance there, which is like your blind spot and all that stuff, speed limit warnings. You've got home.
On here or here?
Oh, it's gonna show up on here if there's somebody next to me that's merging.
You can't touch that screen, can you?
No, this screen you actually control from here. So this car is built so that you have full control of the car from this screen and from here. But when you're the driver, you usually just maintain the screen from here.
So how would you what's it called when you're driving?
How would you?
What is it called, Berta?
What?
When the car is driving on its own.
Cruise control?
Cruise control. Cruise control.
How would you do it?
Yeah.
There's a button right here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's like the simplest thing. Don't worry.
I just didn't know if it was in the car or not, because you know they got everything else. They got cruise control too.
So finish this up. This is just how you want the car to act when you get in there.
Right.
And then if you turn on smart conditioning, it's actually going to see the time you like when we leave the house. And it's going to wake up 30 minutes before you leave, and it's going to heat itself. And then it's gonna cool itself.
What?
So, yeah, it tells you how much you're driving. It tells you if you're charging too much, stuff like that. And I think we're ready to go. Is it too hot in here for you guys?
No, it's fine.
All right, Joy, you ready to go, Miss Joy?
Yes.
All right, so we'll turn some music on for you. I wish I could get you some Jamaican music, but we haven't set up the.
No,
this
it's
car
all
pulls it from
good.
the internet. So let me see what we can do real quick for you. What do you guys like, top 40 something like that?
I don't have a preference, to be honest.
Let's do world.
It's right there. You just pass it. If you want to go for reggae.
Let me just go location.
Reggae.
Want to do reggae?
You can go with the radio.
This is music. What was it? Oh, just like the radio. See, it's gonna play different things. So you have to know like which one you actually want to use. And this one, I think we were in top 40s, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let it go reggae right there. You just pass it.
Oh, reggae, there you go. So play some reggae. And then it's gonna load all the channels for us.
That corny for saying reggaeton. Auntie, you hear me? Reggaeton, not reggae.
Let me know if it gets too warm in here, alright?
It's all good.
So we're just gonna move now. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
So just put the car in drive by just pushing it on here. Like this thing, so when I want to lock it, I just push that. When I want to put it in drive, I just push that.
Oh, so when you want to put it in park, you just
Push this other button.
you press the button and then you have to move the analog.
So go ahead and push it. So right now it's in park.
Okay.
If you push it all the way down, no, like this.
That's the first
one.
one.
Oh.
All the way down till you feel it quick. That's right.
Ah! This I wasn't up on my car. I was so geeked about it. I'm not a horrible driver. At least I know that.
I just wanted to get us out of here. I don't want us to hit too much traffic. So you can play like anything you like here. You can play anything that, any kind of music.
See,
you
I
like
would
if you're
love
racing.
that.
You
I'll
see
be
all
watching
what's going on
everybody
behind
behind me. Yeah, I'll be at the parking at the stop sign. I'll be putting my car in reverse and just trying to see who's behind me, and I'll move it back. That would be dope, just to have constantly, and very distracting too.
Yeah, you can change it if you want.
I know, but I'm saying like for me, it would be great but distracting.
You know what actually happens? A lot of people think that's true, but I found it's like switching from like a digital phone to a touchscreen phone. Is you notice it for about a month.
Oh my gosh, it's hard. Look at. Getting thoughts in my head, y'all. As soon as I graduate, my next birthday present.
I'm not playing. That's what we're called for this.
No, because I'm not working hard for the one I
You're
have
still
now.
recording. You're gonna use up all your space.
Oh man, I ain't worrying about that.
You got high cloud, he's fine.
Oh yeah, you got the he's just saving in the cloud.
How fast this thing go?
Top speed on this one is 145, but I don't know if that's been released yet. So what the great thing about this car is
You don't need to go any faster than that.
so every couple of months you get an update from Tesla Central, and it gives the car new abilities. Sometimes it makes it faster, sometimes
Just
it gives you
from
better
them
camera.
away from the car,
Yeah, they just send it over the air. So
and it
with-
just update the car.
Yeah, it just updates the car. So what we're trying to do is create a car where, no, I'm serious, what we're trying to do is create a car where you buy a nice car, spec it out the way you want, and then for like the next 10 or 15 years, you don't have to get another car because if you want new features, we just keep updating the car.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
So it's like your MacBook. You just keep getting the update automatically. Man, that's why when you want the best things in life, you just gotta spend the money. Forget what y'all talking about. I'll buy me a Tesla. What y'all talking about?
That's what we're working on. We're trying to give people as many options as possible.
That's what I'm talking about. So like now it's 140. When they update it, if they want to update it to 180, they can do that from just be far away. Or is that something that you have to get by buying a new car?
So the top speed usually doesn't change. Well, it'll change other features the car has.
Right.
But occasionally, if we change the model completely, the top speed might change. So
So what's the top speed on the last one?
so when we released it, it was 135, and then now it's 155. But this car has very quick acceleration, and like you can
Yeah, I
hear,
see
like
that.
you see what I'm saying, like just like so that whine you hear,
my life.
like that's the motor spinning. You see what I'm saying? So like that's all you really hear.
Does these maintenance on these cars really high?
It's very, very small maintenance. All you have to do is every 5,000 miles do a tire rotation.
Right, just like a regular car, but I'm
Just like
saying
a
like
regular car, yeah. And then,
every other maintenance, like as far as like your oil change,
well, that's the great thing is because you don't have an engine in this
You don't have an oil
it's
change.
just a motor, you don't do
yeah.
oil changes. You don't do oil changes, you don't do tune-ups.
Look at you,
don't do any
future
of that stuff,
engineer.
you know? All you really have to do is once a year come in for a checkup where we check your
Make sure.
tires, your brakes, your motor, your battery, we update
Yeah.
your software. And then we put it through an inspection so we know if there's anything cracked, anything bleeding, stuff like that.
right.
And
So
then
it's like a little robot you
that's
driving.
it. And every 5,000 miles, just do a tire rotation. That's it. And in the meantime, the car just works like this. Got all the power you need.
Keep dreaming. And all the
Right, so the
engines
video
are just the
then,
cars
a
down
video
here
till we
on
reach
the
right
side.
back.
And no
yeah,
matter.
so yeah, the only real buttons we have left in here are your glove compartment. Close that up
So you
for me.
can't open that manually on your own? That's too fancy.
No, it's too hard. You can close it manually on your own though.
No, I mean, I like it. It's just that really. Oh, your
Well, what's
indicator.
funny is like everything now is automatic, so even your high beams, like, you don't have to turn them on anymore.
It automatically
It
comes
just
on.
automatically comes on when it gets really dark outside.
That's how mine is too. So the lights are automatically set on this car. They don't
Yeah, they're daytime.
daytime.
And like you see, it told me when I started to go faster than the speed limit, like
Oh, it tells you what the speed limit was?
you can see it's telling me right there, speed limit 85. Because I just hit 90, so it's like it's freaking out. It's saying, why are you going so fast?
Right. Oh, it popped up the speed limit.
Pops up, yeah, I'll show you again.
No, I saw it. I saw it
So
55.
that's it
Yeah.
right there. So what's happening is there's a camera in the front that's always reading the speed limit, and the reason for that is, well, first of all, it's a safety issue, but also we're coming out with an update for this car in 3 months,
Right.
where it's going to drive itself on the highways. It's called autopilot. So you're going to be on like an interstate highway, you're going to push a button, say activate autopilot.
Like a plane.
Also, like at night, like if you're cruising, and instead of cruise control, you use really autopilot. Like,
So all autopilot is cruise control where the car drives the steering wheel as well. That's it.
but is it gonna navigate the road and actually stay in the line with the line?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Bomb shit.
All you gotta do is not fall asleep. That's it.
Then you giving people options to fall asleep.
Yeah, no, we're not giving you the option to fall asleep. We're telling you not to fall asleep.
So this tells you the climate.
Yeah, you can turn that on or off if you want to get it like do that as
Is
well.
that the climate inside the car or outside?
That's the climate inside the car. If you want to know outside, it's normally right there for you. Just
Yeah.
oh no, it's just the battery. Yeah, that just tells you the climate. And it tells me some more as well. All that does is it opens your if you already have your thing set up, your garage set up to open, then you can go ahead and put that out.
Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, so you have to connect your phone to the counter to work. And then so you hear that noise it was making, that shaking, like wiggle here again. But it's actually saying is that, you know, I'm not staying in the lanes. Like if you indicate that you're gonna merge and then you merge, the car's okay.
So basically
But if
the
you
car
just try
wants
to
you,
go over
the
the
car wants
line-
you to be safe.
It wants you to be safe and understands that it's an expensive vehicle to be bought. It wants you to be safe. And
So
obviously it also wants to make sure that you're safe. Yeah,
What if your 4 is up? The 4 years for the internet and stuff?
Right.
Could you just connect Wi-Fi to it?
Well, you can connect Wi-Fi to it now, but I think the bigger issue is when you're moving. Like, how are you going to be able to access? Because so much of this uses internet connection, which is why we're going to be able to give you options as well. We started making this car in 2012. Nobody's 4 years really up yet, so nobody's really worried about it.
Right.
But we'll definitely make sure that we always take care of our clients. We have a very, very good approval rate when it comes to taking care of our
Are
clients.
you going to Patterson?
No, I'm just going to go up the street.
I was gonna say you don't have to go to that go to Ratchetfield.
No, we don't. You want to go to
No, I don't want to go back to Ratchettville. I mean, I don't live in Patterson. I live by Wayne, Totowa.
It's all good.
But
I used
that's
to, I
Ratchettville.
used to live in Newark. I don't hate it anyway.
I don't hate it. That's what I just call Ratchettville. You know, that's just call it.
You see what's going on? That's fine. Isn't the great thing is when you want to see what's going on, you just click right over it. Yeah.
See this?
And then like if you want to like so just to keep you a little bit safer, you could, let's say I want to go back to the mall, right?
Right.
I could say navigate to Garden Westfield Plaza. I said that wrong. It's Westfield Garden State Plaza, so you might not find it. Let me try it again. Navigate to Westfield Garden State Plaza. And then it's going to actually try to find what I'm looking for. And it's going to say, so you've reloaded it there. And it's going to give me options. So it's going to say, oh, yeah.
That's it, right? Why is it?
No, it's wrong. It's a different one. It's actually taking me to Westfield, New Jersey. So, but what's good is that like it'll tell you if you need a charge. Like this one, it says your battery's fine by the time you get there. You have 73% left. So like if you have to charge anywhere, it tells you that.
So you can't charge your car at home, right?
We actually recommend you charge it at home.
But I'm saying though, like, do they give you a charge port for you to? How would you charge your car at home?
We do. So you see where you pulled out of the wall when you first got into the car?
Right.
When you pulled out of the car?
Right.
So that's the charger. That's the same charger we give you when you buy the car. And when you're at home, you can either charge it in a 110, which is where you charge your cell phone in, or you can charge it in a 240. We recommend a 240 volt outlet.
What do you mean a 110 outlet?
The 110 outlet would be what you use when you charge your cell phone.
Like a regular outlet, right?
Your regular outlet.
But how would you get one of those? You have to plug it in your house?
You already have those in your house.
But I'm saying though, what if you're not in your house and you live in an apartment complex?
So then what you can do is, as long as all you really need is a parking space, as long as you have that, it's not going to be a problem. Because what we can actually do is, yeah, I mean, there's things called charge points where you can charge your car. You can use any one of our superchargers.
Right.
Or you can also, we work with a company that can actually put a little charging port there for you. So it's not really an issue. And then a lot of apartment complexes are actually building those into their facilities too, because like there's only going to be more electric cars. There's not going to be less
Right.
electric cars. You know what I mean? So that's a pretty big deal right now. So let's say we take this exit. So. Right now my foot's not on the brake. The car slows down itself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
Yeah, my foot wasn't on the brake.
So do you put your foot? There's a gas, right?
There's a
gas
gas
pedal.
Yep, there's a gas.
But when your foot is on the gas pedal, the car slows down.
It does. There's something called regenerative braking, and what that actually does is it keeps the way regenerative braking works is when you take your foot off the accelerator, the motor stops moving the car and it turns into an alternator. Actually, it starts taking that energy back, so
Right.
it slows the car down. It's similar to what they call engine braking, and it actually saves your brakes for a long time too. So you only really use your brakes when you absolutely have to. Like right now, I'm not using my brake.
Right.
Like that's just the car slowing down. It becomes almost a full
And it will
stop.
stop. But it
You know
won't
what I'm
stop.
saying? No, it won't stop completely because we have creep mode on, but.
Right.
Why am I going to something different?
I have no idea.
I go this way. Yeah, I get that way. Detroit, how you doing back there, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, I just enjoy it. I cannot drive with them. Can't drive with niece and nephew.
You just came this way.
What do you mean?
You just came this way.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on 290 South.
Oh, and I'm saying, didn't you just came down?
No, we went like this.
No, the other road in
Oh.
front.
We went over there.
The next road
Oh,
here.
just said, I hate
We
Jersey.
went over there. So we just pulled a big U-turn.
Oh, didn't you? You went through it.
We just went over that bridge right
You were really recording this. You're
Yeah.
such a geek.
So,
Now stop record till him reach down back. It really drive cozy.
No, I like way dry. Like, look, I can see myself cruising like this.
Right there, we just
Just
got
drive like the
95.
plane.
You see what I'm saying? And you can accelerate very quickly, and then all you have to do to decelerate is take your foot off the accelerator. The car starts to slow down. And this is just going to be one of our cars. At the end of this year, we're going to come out with the SUV.
Oh.
That's going to seat 7 people. It's going to have a trunk in the front and the back. And then we're also going to come out.
Is it going to have a bigger battery life, though?
We don't know yet. We don't know what the specifics are. But our
should.
plan down the line is for all these cars to have no battery life. Because once you get into the 300 or 400 range, then it's not really a question, you know.
Right.
But at the
Cause
same
they're not,
time,
cause they're like what, at 200, right? What, 100 and something, right?
this one does 240 on a full charge, and our largest battery does 270. But to be honest, most Americans do less than 100 miles a day.
Right.
So it's really, the only time you're really worried about more range than that is when you're doing long distance drive. You see what I'm saying? So that's
the
yeah,
car.
like
Does
when
it
you go
count
to North
mileage on this car
Carolina,
too?
It does, yeah. So this one's a brand new car, so they got 238 miles on it. But I'll show you something. Say you wanted to go to where in Florida do you normally go to?
Let's say Tampa.
Tampa. So you could say so you want to say you'll say navigate to Tampa, Florida.
Navigate to Tampa, Florida.
So this is where
You have to hold the button when you do it.
Yeah, because it's recording the entire time. You see it comes up right there. I'm going to go full screen on this, and it'll show you exactly where you have to stop. So let's say we wanted to do Tampa, 1,008 miles. There you go. So it's going to load
No, it
up
shows
for
you everywhere that you need to have a stopping point.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can beat this.
It's going to tell you exactly where to stop. It's going to tell you how long to stop. And then it's going to pull it up here for me as well because I'm the driver.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
So you can actually type while you're driving, like somebody else could type, or you can
Somebody else could type, but it's not really safe for you to be typing while you're
Right.
driving. So like if like I'm driving it here, then you can like go ahead and do it. But if you're the one that's driving, it's normally just best to speak to the car.
Right.
It's easier, it's safer, you know. So let's say you want to do this, you can click that, and then say trip.
Jersey.
These are all the superchargers you're gonna have to hit. You see, it actually shows you there.
So that's a lot of stops.
So it gets you right there. It does, yeah. There's a few more
That's
stops
the
that you
only
have with
thing.
a car, but in exchange for that, they're all free.
True.
You know what I mean? They're all free. And I mean, how long are you staying there? 25 minutes, 30 minutes. So basically, every 2 hours you're stopping for a quick bathroom break and to relax a little bit while your car charges. Like it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? And it takes you all the way there.
You can sleep for 30 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. It's actually the safest way to drive is to drive for like 3.5 hours and then take a 30-minute break. So people just shotgun. People do like 12 hours, but that's not. By the end of the 12 hours, like you're like a zombie at that point.
I did 6, 7.
I did 19.
That's the most you did?
Who, me?
Yeah.
19, yeah. Actually, it was, 19. Straight 2.
Yep.
I did 11 total, but
No,
chopped
we're
it
talking
up.
about straight. Ain't no stopping but gas and going.
I think when I drove to Canada, I probably did like 12.
Canada? From here? I thought Canada was, that's all depends on where
It's
you go.
closer. If you're just going like Niagara Falls, it's like 7 or 8. But I went inside Toronto, so that was like a fair.
Yeah. My cousin lives in Ontario.
Okay.
Is that how you say it? Ontario?
So Michael, do you have any questions for me, man?
My only concern is you charging this at home. That's a lot. What did it take up your light bill?
You can claim it on your tax, though. I know they, that stuff you can claim back on your tax. They actually what kind of car you beat your tax.
Both of those things are true. When you charge this car at home, your electricity bill is going to go up by about $700 a year. So that's, we're just being
Oh,
transparent.
God damn.
Well, yes and no. Think about it. So you said you have a new Toyota.
Boy,
right?
I'll be driving that mug to the gas station. I'll be parking at the gas station, charge that mug, and I'll be back
But think about it.
overnight.
You said you have a new Toyota, right?
Right.
What are you spending on gas, say, a week? What do you spend on gas?
A week, actually per month, let's say you spend about nearly $300.
Well, but what do you spend a week? Let's just
A
break
week?
it down. Yeah, let's just say a week.
Because I don't want to drive my car.
Let's say you have to drive your car. So
Okay, if I have to drive my car, I would say about 60
$60 a week.
times 4.
So you
Yeah,
gotta
that's
think at the end of the
240.
month, that's $240. So
Right.
10 months, that's $2,400. Plus another almost $500. So that means that you're spending about $3,000 a month or
What'd you
$3,000
say?
a year. But to charge this car for a whole
But it's
year
free.
is $700 at home. When you use the superchargers, it's free.
That's what I'm saying. I'll be driving my little happy bus to supercharger. Just wait.
Well, yeah, I mean, people that
I'll go
use
to sleep.
superchargers use them a lot, and I mean, that's fine. You know
I'll
what
be
I mean?
going to
That's what they're
sleep.
there for, But think about it, $700 versus $3,000. Like, you just saved $2,300. You can go on vacation. You can
'Cause
do
how-
fast, you can do, you know what I
How
mean?
long does it take to actually fully charge this car?
If you need a full charge, it's just overnight.
Just
You plug
overnight.
it in when you go to sleep. That's it.
So
wake
when
up,
you
get a
leave for
full
like
charge.
30 minutes or 30 to 25 to 30 minutes, how long does it stay charged for?
So what do you mean when you for 25? You're staying on a supercharger?
Yeah, like like they give you
So
an
a
estimate.
supercharger is a lot faster than a regular charging. On a supercharger, every 15 minutes, you basically get 100 miles. So 100 miles is 100 miles. You know what I mean? Like if it's very
Right.
cold, you might lose a little bit, but for the most part, you get all that 100.
Right. So it beeps at all times.
Yeah, that was because there were so many next to me, and I was trying to merge, so it tells you, it tries to keep you safe.
I would have to actually physically have one and test drive it for me to physically say, okay, this is covering me. But sitting in the seat, it seems like it's a nice drive, but I would have to actually feel how the car drives.
I agree. No, I think in a couple more years you're gonna be able to
I don't need a couple more years.
Take a couple years.
If I go to the dealership, I can't buy because I'm not 25.
Oh no, if you're actually gonna buy,
That's what
a
I'm
different
saying.
conversation. But because we're doing like normal drives, we have to be.
Yeah, because I'm saying, like, if I want to go buy this now, like, I think I can just
So let me
drive
see
it.
that. So pull that out, and then open that book right there. What's that paper inside the book?
It's just a napkin.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, so that's something else then. Because normally what we actually have in there is the actual price of the vehicle. And this one's like closer to like 8, so we have to be careful.
Right. And that's totally understandable.
Yeah, it's just an age thing. It's an insurance age thing, so we just have to be careful. So, like, this guy
It's
just-
funny, I literally read these